What's up, you two? Long time no see. I know you missed me. How's everybody doing? I'm just bored. Came to say what's up to everybody. I don't think anybody's streaming right now, but if they do, I'm sorry. Um, I want to talk about few things. Like I've been hearing things like on my friend's channel, which one of them is Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. Alex, he always gives me shout out. I love him, and I subscribe to his channel. Membership, and I would suggest you do too because you'll learn from Alex more than anywhere else. Hello, Zen Ginger. Welcome. So yeah, I've been going visiting LFS, and I need to go to other places and to see like some of the fish to get to raise and breed for the next coming years. It's going to be harder and harder to get fish, I've been hearing, and more expensive. So right now is opportunity. Uh, I just went to the store. I risked, but I got like 10 of them. I'm not going to be buying one fish at a time because it's not going to. What happens if you lose few of them in the transaction because you're going to be bringing them from the store, medicate them, make sure you don't mess the water net and all that. Very Be very careful when you bring in new fish. I suggest you cover the top just for those bubbles flying with the sponge filters on top. They can go to another tank, contaminate the water. Just in case you don't bring any pathogens from any bacteria, any stuff like that from your local fish store, which you're gonna bring most likely. But I recommend watch the fish. So I went today and got 10 just those dwarf neon rainbow fish. I just want to say hi to everybody just showed up. Uh, Zen Ginger was here first, I see, and Laura Sutton. Hello, welcome. Fishon Tactic. Hello, welcome. Um, yeah, pretty much, you got to see what I can get. And I found, believe it or not, they're not gonna. I just got them. Just walked in here, and I felt like going live to show you guys. They're still in the cup. I look. They're in the blue water. They're gonna be out of here in a minute. But look at this, guys. He's the boy. He's a half moon, beautiful blue with like this mustard green. They call it like mustard yellow, whatever they call it. Like the I don't know what you call this one, but yeah, that one and the female. She looks pretty too. Look, the same thing, blue on the tail with the yellow in it. So if I believe, oh look, the her duck, she's ready to breed. So if you introduce these two together, you should be producing the same kind. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Um, hey, just don't look at the text. Nothing interesting going on. Just drive safe, please, Jeff. Um, I'm just gonna hang out, say a few things. I've been not going live for a long time for a few reasons. Not gonna talk about it at all. It's important, uh, but I went yesterday, figured out how to get some of my moderators. Hopefully, I did it right, but I was looking for somebody to lose their ranch, and I couldn't find that somebody. That somebody could have changed their name, or a channel is no longer available. Something must have happened. I can't even find the person I'm looking for anymore online either. So I used to, I'm subscribed to their channel, but I don't see him. So if I see him in the chat, you might be like seeing me get like, hey, what's happening? Where have you been? Long time no see. Been looking for you. It's not you guys though. Trust me. Hello, Shell. Hello, hello. Welcome. Is that Shell? Is that US? Did you change your name? Or is it's another person? Because I see on the logo it says S big over. I mean, it could be at him S. Sometimes we change our names. Like I have another backup account. Oh, what did I just named it? I always change it. I called it Out of Space Aquatics. So yeah. Anyway, I went to get some more angels I seen yesterday. They were black, full black angels. Everybody asked me for those, and this guy had them. He still has them, but they didn't look good, guys. Why would I see the fish is sick and bring it over, try to fix it? I don't want that headache. So, what was wrong with the fish? They had cloudy eyes. That means the water wasn't clean. It has ammonia spike. That's not. It could be other things too, underlying issues. They just got transaction this week, and some of them were actually dying. And so this batch wasn't that great, and I don't want to touch it. And if they were a little bigger, I would have tried maybe a pair. If I, but I wanted to get every one of they have, so I can get a guarantee pair. Last time I bought two, there were two boys, so I don't have those. That's why I just sold them back out. I grew them up, and that's another thing, by the way. So when you buy a fish, guys, you kind of get into like investment. If you can keep them alive and get them big, buy them small, take them back to your local fish store. He would love to buy them back from you, or trade them back if for you it's not a small one. Some of them would do that, and so but they will pay you for the big ones. Like if you take them right now, a small angel, you get like $2, 250. Or if you take him a big one, you get a $10. So yeah, and the fish I got today, I got 10. They're still in the bag. I want to spook them. They're in that tank up there, acclimating. I'm gonna let them be there for a while we're talking, and then just take the water out. The water in my tank ready, clean, and then I got a lid too. I'm gonna show you. My friend Beto brought a couple of those. He found a big some kind of a divider aquarium, and he actually you guys might hear stuff outside. It's really windy, like wind blowing everywhere. My tarp's flying everywhere. I have a green tarp right there. That's why I got a little green looking right now. So yeah. Um, so yeah. So he brought this. Let me show you. So this is a critic. It was like somehow he had some kind of a tank he broke off, big one, and he had like a bunch of these. And this one exactly fits right on the 20-gallon. So I'm gonna put that on there so they don't fly out. And the same thing, the bubbles don't go from one tank to another because you know how I have them on the rack. They're next to each other on the rack, and there are bubbles coming out of it. I have them on sponge filter, not an over hang on filter. Those hang on filters usually they don't splash water out too much, and unless you have it low, and it's like like a waterfall. So hey, welcome everybody. Just showed up. Patrick Hardy, hello, and Atkins, hello. Maybe Monday I'll go look for a new bike. Why? What happened? You lost your bike? Ishan, I'm still pushing, what? Pushing maybe to and from work. Oh, you mean like cycling? That's healthy. But I'm trying to go look for a new bike soon. I get on the bike. Well, I'm gonna get a surgery on them beginning of this next month. And when I finish with that, I'm gonna get back on the bike. So you might see some of these fat loss. And so that's why my goal is to get a little healthier. I weighed yesterday myself in kilograms is actually 100 kilo, which is too much. I'm 80 is okay for me. My body, like the bones and everything, and so I would like to lose at least 40 pounds. That's my goal. That would bring me down to 200 and no, actually 190 pounds. That's my normal weight should be at. But right now we are at 230. So at least 40 pounds. I just got to cut up on this fatty food that I make and not the fatty food. It's not the fatty food. I realize that I eat too much junk food sometimes, you smoke that good stuff and you want to eat munchy. I know, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody in the chat is going to put LOL right now. Watch. Peplin Creek. Skippers, hello. Skippers here. Hello. Yeah, I just seen it in the chat. Welcome. Oh, So, how is everybody doing? What's going on? Everybody's fish doing great. Um, I have a lot coming this summer. Me and a friend thinking on something new, and it might work, it might not. You never know. I don't know. I'll let you know what happens. I'm gonna keep it a secret. Keep it. Hello, Victoria. Welcome. What does that mean? VURFYI. Kaplan. Yeah, about the shipping. So not this coming Monday. I'm thinking the other Monday coming, like, another 2 weeks. So I got stuff going on. I just recently took the kids yesterday, and there's another appointment coming up. We're gonna kind of be busy, and I want to ship it on Monday. So we might have to a little bit more. I've got this 2 boxes I want to right away and make sure they get there. One is for Pepin Creek. The other one, I promise, is gonna be for Vinay, Color Guppy. I have promised them 6 of those Avatar Angels on top right there. He's gonna get the beautiful 6. And I have so much growing right now. It's not even a joke. So that giveaway the other day, I haven't sent the fish yet. We've been waiting because the weather has been very, very, very bad. Like right now, it's really cold out here. T-Bone, hello, hello, good day. And so I still have some fish, but I want to wait a few more weeks before I start shipping. A lot of people ask me sometimes, like, "Hey, those avatars are available?" Not yet, guys, but they're gonna be a bunch more coming up. Then I will let you know. Right now, I'm giving away some because they are very like, it's my brother's Renee, and so I'm giving him some. And he, by the way, he gave me a bunch of fish. Not uh, I talked about it before on my channel. I told you guys what I got it from Color Guppy, and that's his channel. Please subscribe to him if you haven't. Um, yeah, we all know him. Of course, we all know him in the chat. And so, yeah. And then I got 6 to Maria Z. She traded me for, I think there were 2 or 3. I kind of forgot. They were pair for sure, but it could have been 3, 2 female and 1 male. Could have been that. I'm not. I just forgot. I could be mistaken. Could have been just a male and female. Um, so they're alive. I bred them, and not too big of a clutch. I was like, why did that happen? Maybe their first time. And so, Mama was raising a few of the babies right now. Hopefully, get them big, and I'm gonna take it and breed it again, just to get a little bigger. Okay, I've been letting you guys know something secret. You seen those clownfish I just got, the gold nugget? I share them, the gold nugget maroon. So I guess those are a pair. I eat first time. Not I bought pair before. I have it. It's in the Flex 32.5 gallon Flex. Those are just the maroon clowns. And then I went and got another pair of Black Storm something. Those are expensive. Each one was like $100. And the next, like 2 days later, one of them jumped out and the lid was closed. Very little tiny. They were small, 2 small ones. And so I know what happened. Kinda that one I did it wrong. How? When you get 2 clowns babies, don't introduce them in the same tank right away together. Unless you have 100% cover. Even that, don't let them go together. Leave one in the container and then let the male go. Oh, I'm sorry, let the female go if you can tell the female. If not, see which one's bigger. Let the bigger one go. Just a tiny little bigger. You got to at least be some of them. One would be bigger than the other one. There's no way it can be the same exact size. If it is, though, leave it like the same thing. Do it the same thing. Take one that is aggressive, put it away in a little container. Like I showed which one it is. Like one of those reptile holding containers, little tiny one with little holes in there all over, and then sink it into the tank. You can feed it through the hose, um, pellets, worms, anything, get turkey basted, you can squeeze it in there. And the other one is running around in your tank. So about a week, let them see each other and then put a meter on the side and then release the last one. That's what I did. I followed this instruction on one of the people I watched on the YouTube. Hello, Chevy Fish. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So are they the same size, Atkins? Nature Aquarium. Are they the same size? If they are the same size, buddy, I see you just separated them. Take the aggressive one away and put it in the container, back in the tank. 1 week, let us see each other and put a mirror on the side. So when that big, aggressive one, most of the time is boy. The boys are very aggressive, I was told. Some maroon ones, the females get aggressive too. Now, what's going on with those gold ones? When they are in the anemone, they're swimming together. That means they are paired up. That's what I was told. And I hope they are. One of them is bigger than the other one. Very tiny bit. Very tiny bit. So the bigger one I left in the tank, and then I introduced the anemone. She went right away on it. So bubble tip anemones, they are not in their DNA to go to it. But this other anemone that I brought in, um, they went right away, like a magnet to it, like super fast. It was so amazing. So my goal is to breed some angels, but now my next step to go ahead and get some few things like they call them rotifers and pods. It's different pods. I'm not gonna name the right names, so let's not just say pods. There's different type of creatures, by the way, in the salt water. So I'm gonna learn how to make more phytoplankton. The wife's getting 2 liter gallons for me. I can do them in a 5 gallon. That's bigger, but what I what I found out is the phytoplankton can crush, and it's better. Like so, I gotta figure out a way to do it the right way and something that is work for me. And you gotta take phyto. You can buy them in the bottles, by the way. They're expensive, 15, 20, whatever they are. Uh, why make them? Why not make them if you can make them? They're easy. Phytoplankton is like green water for salt water. There is some type of a green plankton in there that thrives in the salt water, but the environment has to be super clean, sterile, and the bubbles oxygenated. So I do have a lot of that. The bubbles. I can just put holes and I have the little knobs and create more of the nozzles out. Like I cook my brine shrimp right there. So we gotta try to make those phytoplankton, make some of the because what happens when we breed the clownfish, I'm being told takes them like few weeks to hatch or more, their egg stage, right? First, and then they become larvae for like 7 days. The 7 days they metamorphosize into the clownfish. So that's really cute. Very, very cute. First, they're like little larvae. So when they're in the larvae stage, I was told they don't eat baby brine shrimp. So hello, Jack and Dan. Welcome, welcome. And John's SE vlog. John's vlog. Hello, welcome. Anyway, so they metamorphosize. After they metamorphosize, they can eat the bigger food, which is the pods. Pods are bigger, rotifers are smaller creatures, which they are not actually. The rotifers are a little big, but when they hatch babies, the babies are small enough for the little larvae, clown larvae to eat. So, and then after a month or so, they become juvenile. You gotta feed them a lot, change your water. So I'm gonna try to breed some clownfish. I know I can do it. It's not like a mad science or anything. Anybody can do it, guys. If you try, you know what you're doing. You take it from the fresh water. You learn a lot from fresh. I recommend everybody should try fresh because fresh water will teach you the basics. When you do fresh, salt water becomes very simple because it's the same chemistry, but it's chemistry. But we don't do the big chemistry into the fresh water. What we should, and you would be very successful on breeding fish if you do give them the right water temp, salinity. Not, I mean, you know what I mean for the fresh water, like the hardness and the softness and the acidity. That's what I'm talking about. The GH and the KH and all that. If we do it perfect, like they come from the river, 100% of the time the fish would breed by itself if they are healthy, fed great, food always available, like baby brine shrimp. But one danger about baby brine shrimp is they cause in our freshwater tanks most of the time a lot of these parasites to thrive. And if you have one little parasite, it becomes million of them when there's food for available food for them to eat. So I recommend doing really research on what can you dose with something healthy with the baby brine shrimp for your fish. You know, it's the best food for the baby fish. Most of them. Now, like CPD, Celestial Pearl Daniel, hello, T-Bone Fishes. Welcome. Calibration of curiosity. I said hi to you, right? Hello. So, like the CPDs, I'm sure the rainbow fish too. They are very tiny. Some of them won't be able to eat the baby brine shrimp. Marco, welcome, my friend. Thank you for showing up, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I recommend to feed them powder food uh, for the first week or two until they get a little bigger. Then go ahead and do the brine shrimp. And make sure when you start a tank, the breeding tank, if you're feeding the adult brine shrimp, make sure there's no hydra on the bottom or any parasites or like what are those called? Scods. Scods will eat the eggs. Scods are not good. They're like my worst nightmare. I have some in here, but I'm trying to get rid of them. So if there are any plants in the tank, there'll be scods. If there's any mold in the tank, there'll be scods. Scods come from one plant to another, and they breed a lot. So the scods are like little tiny shrimplets. Fish eat them, bigger fish eat them, but the tiny fish that I'm breeding, they don't eat them. The Tanzanian tanks, trust me, there's no scods whatsoever. They even eat the snails in there. So, you know, a lot of friends I have on YouTube, they wonder sometimes, where is this guy been? He always goes live and stuff, you know, what is it, what have he been? That's why we do this, you know, we kind of love each other. We have a love and hate relationship with YouTube because we, most of us hate YouTube, but we like the friends, the friendship and the friends that we have. That's what I'm trying to say. So just things sometimes YouTube does. Not everybody likes. They complain. I complain too. I hear it all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, they try their best, maybe, you know, it's not everybody gonna get what they want. That's pretty much it. You gotta work hard to get what you want. Like I've been trying for months to go that get that 1K, and what are we? January passed. I said my birthday, and guess what? Tell people if George hits 1K, he's giving some crazy avatar angels. I got different sizes, and I'll do two of them, not one, two. Good, beautiful. If I show you right now, you're gonna drool over. I mean, I said, George, send me some, whatever you want. But I don't want to show fish today. I'm just gonna just sit here and talk to you guys. Say hi. Saltwater amphipods. Yes, Atkin Nature Aquarium. That's right. Exactly. That's what I wanted to grow first. So I'm gonna work on that this next coming month, and I have freshwater green. Oh yeah. So few tanks like this shrimp tank right here. The other day it turned cloudy, and I was like wondering what's going on. So I didn't ask anybody. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I wanted to figure out myself. I found something up. I'm gonna let you guys into this. Please, it's very important. If you've never done this before, you see your water murky, you want to use a UV sterilizer, be very careful what kind of UV sterilizer. The ones that come in the pump, they're around $50 to $75. Those ones, they might not do what happened to me. I have purchased this one right here. It's like one of those on Amazon for 15 to $20, and it's got like a little controller on the other end, plugged into the wall. It has timer on it. It's not good to look at this, by the way. When it's on, it's not on right now. It's totally off. Why I use this for? So the cloudy water, it will get rid of it. If you have green water, you change 100%. The next day it will be green again. When you put this on there, it will not happen anymore. You will cut the bacteria infection, whatever it is, it will take care of it, and the green water, murky water will go away. So I did that to two tanks. But one tank had shrimp in it and some plants. Plants in 2 days, okay, only 2 days. The top I had covered with a black acrylic. There were areas water light getting in because it's like one of those long lights. You see it right there. So they say it's this tank. You see, there's light on top of it. It wasn't going straight down, and the UV was on. So some plants they kind of they're wilting in the water, feel like very wobbly wobble, and they're still green. Some of them melting away. They call it melt away. So it affected the plants big time. No good to use UV with plants in it. It affected the plants big time. Because of that, I think that it affected the shrimp. There was only few shrimp, not too many. That's why I'm experimenting. And then I went to use on the fish. There was a that tank. I took the plants out this time, and there was fish in there, guppies. There were only 4 or 5 guppies, albino ones. I called out, don't want them. And the next day, the guppies were all dead, like that. I didn't put it in the water, by the way. I left the UV sterilizer right on top of the tank, and I put the same thing, the black acrylic on top. So it was underneath the black acrylic. It wasn't touching the water. Totally, every fish died. Does. And I have that happen before. If you remember, I bred one time the low betas. I had a bunch, and I did the same mistake, putting the UV sterilizer on top of it and fried the fish. Pretty much every fish died. Hello, S. Welcome, welcome. Big Tank Hang, welcome. Fishimon. Hello, my friend. You've been following me on TikTok. You see the crazy stuff I'm putting up there? I hope you like it. So be careful with the UV sterilizer. They can harm your fish, and totally plants will melt away. But what they do is they clean that water. It's really good to take everything out, leave the filter in there, use the UV until the water cleans, and slowly put everything back. So it's a kind of a bacteria bloom. That's what's going on when it turns into really green. And make sure your filter's clean. Not too much gunk stuff that accumulates after a while. That can cause the bacteria bloom too. That, in my case, that happened. So I like to clean my filters a lot. And I like the double head ones. Why? Because you clean one week, you clean the other one the other week. But if you use them on the hard water, they clog. The cheap Asian ones that they have. Have a good dinner. Bon appetit. Enjoy the chicken. I love chicken. I make a million different recipes of chicken. Tonight I'm cooking again. I'm making shrimp tacos with some mango salsa and on a tortilla, cheese and on top of it, I'll melt it and a mango salsa on top. So I'll be like special homemade aquaballs. How can I get my zebra akara eggs to not fungus? Live head to spawns. Yes. And now, wait. I'm reading that. Where did it go? And you had two spawns, and now, but they keep fungusing. They are in a soft, acidic water, and the tank TDS under 100. That's a perfect. So you gotta give them some times and throw tenants, bro. Make a tea in there, like literally, like you're gonna drink. That's like I'm gonna say 3.0 pH, maybe low. Don't put acid; it's bad. And like, don't change water. Very small amounts. Very small amounts. What temperature, Atkins? You didn't tell me. You told me everything except the temperature. Very important. I'm gonna give you a secret on that. You're not gonna believe me. Hello, color guppies. Welcome, my friend. We were just talking about you earlier. My brother, color guppy. They are really good algae eaters in this nature aquarium. Back on the chat. I'm reading the chat. I'm saying hi to color guppy. Okay, Marco. If you are interested on Monday, Palm Chin. Yes. So it's this Monday coming up. I have the email to that. I've been attending a lot of those. They are from Europe. Talks on cichlids from Lake Malawi and Lake Victoria. Very interesting topics, guys. Very things nice to know. But just to let you know right now, I don't want to breed anything from Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Malawi. I am kind of taking those out of my book for right now. Not because I can't, just for one reason: electricity costs too much and the water. So those guys, they need heat. I have angels, you're gonna say, but the angels, all ones are heated right now, and I don't want to replace them. So I don't have a lot more rooms. That's the case. So when I move out of this place in the end of the year, hopefully, I have a move coming up. So please pray for me. Say Aquaballs. I hope you get your wish happen. Something like that. I don't know. Just please, guys, I need your praise. I'm gonna move out of here. I just need a little luck out there, and I have a good feeling it's gonna happen. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to move the tanks and everything, but I'm gonna make it right. And the new place, I know where it's at, and so the walls are the same way. Gotta have to work on fixing the whole place up from scratch because I might be staying there for a long time. So yes, Marco, if I am available, I'll be attending that. I have the email. Chewy send it to me. Chewy Ltd. I mean, he's a lunatic French right now. That's his channel, and I haven't seen him here today. I was waiting for him to show. Master Aquatics just called me, Eduardo. Hello, hello. Let me check that. For sure, we'll be attending those meetings. I've been getting I'm very interested in anybody wants it. You gotta see if Marco can send you an email or Chewy. So I hope Chewy's doing great. I miss you, Chewy. We talk sometimes, me and Chewy. I love talking to him. I mean, I love talking to everybody, you guys. Anybody have something going on, you want to talk your heart off, I'm a brother. You can do that with anytime you want. I have problems in my life. I had actually a lot of issues this morning, but I came to my senses and I'm like, you know what, dude, you need to do this. You want this happen, you got to do it. So the problem is with my older son, and I see that he's growing up. He needs his own space. He does have his own space, but the kid is like, he needs to learn how to clean his area. He's a kid. He needs to learn. So I got to be on top of him. And one other thing he was having problem with his room. He's not getting internet connection from my. I don't even get it here either. I should have like it's an expensive internet. We pay so much for it. I can't even get it in the garage or the rooms in my house. So it's junk. I have to toss that machine in the garbage and go to Best Buy where we have electronics or somewhere we can get electronics and purchase a bigger modem that can support the internet throughout the house. And that is causing me a lot of problems. The kid needs his own space. He's staying in the living room. It's not happy. He's not happy. So he was causing problem with mom this morning. And I talked to him. He talked back to me and I was like, Daddy, don't do that. It's not nice. So we kind of gave him a break today. He's like visiting grandma, and so that calmed me down a little bit until I figured out I got to get in there and get his internet going. And then when he comes, he's got to do homework. I understand. He needs his internet. That's why we have it. And things happen, guys. We all have these issues. Internet companies should actually do survey on some things like this. Like, how are you happy with your internet? No, totally sucks. They just take money, 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 money. Oh, already changed like so many modems. I get upset with the wife every time she goes, "This one's not working again." No, I don't know. They just take money. I tell you that much. Oh, Chevy Fish. That is the YouTube channel. So it's gonna be on the YouTube channel. Usually, like private meetings. What is it called on the Zoom? But if they are putting the videos on that channel afterwards, I would love to see it too. Here you go, guys. I highlighted it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that channel, see if I can log into it better. There we go. We did it. Yeah. So things like that. You gotta deal. You gotta put your foot down, and so problems can affect your life. You gotta have to take care of it. Yeah. Guys, just came in. Let me show you what I got today. I got this beautiful. Let me get some light. Hold on, just a second. There's a flashlight somewhere here. Very nice and bright one too. Well, when you want it, you don't see it. That's always happening. Flashlight. I have my lights off right now. I can see nothing. Anyway, guys, so it's like a yellow mustard. He's in the cup for right now. I just got him, okay? Just to let you know, just got him. And it's his female right here. Bigs. Hello, Mark. Big support group. Welcome, welcome. Female and male. And we might be able to breed them in the future. She looks like little tail, like little split up. They might have bred her before they sold her. You never know. You never know with the betas, guys. Chevy fish. I don't know if you're a mod or not, but I can make you one if you are interested. I know how to do it now without the laptop. I was having a problem. Like I'm like, why is this not working? So studio stuff, don't worry. You gotta get on Chrome, log in, put in like a desktop one on the button on top. You gotta push. You gotta choose desktop, and then it will open up the desktop side of the YouTube, and then you go to your settings and to your chat. Tuk tuk tuk. You push the right button. It will say make this user as a moderator. Take hello, Lunatic Fringe is here. Nice to see you, Chewy. We were just saying we miss you. Um, Marco is up here too. He was just telling us about the. Here we go. I just put the link again, guys. Pam Chen's channel. It's right there. Please subscribe. They do have a lot of. I'm sure. I don't want to talk. If you guys know what it is, tell it. Tell it. But if it's the meetings that I'm attending, sometimes with them, it's about. They talk about the fish. It's very educational, where the fish come from, origins, and everything. Everything you need to know about the fish that you like. And so some of the topics are very interesting, and those are professors talking. They're not just anybody like who am I to say anything about like Tanzania fish? Like Marco, you go diving there. You know way more than any of us. So I respect that big time. I would totally understand and attend those meetings always. Yeah, I wish I can go out diving there. I would. That would be very interesting adventure. I call those diving times that I did dive adventure because I was out into the ocean. I did like maybe 4 dives. Um, the first one was the best one, guys. It was bunch of people. I enjoyed. The best dive is when you have a lot of people, but you gotta know what you're doing. and keep an eye on everybody at the same time. You're not supposed to lose anybody if you are the instructor. You most of the time is like rescue divers go down with those people like that, and there's instructors always. Yes, Chewy, I got the email. Thank you very much. I did get the email, and I really enjoyed me conversation the other day with you. Anytime you are welcome to call, no problem. So yeah, we've been going. I'm gonna get few other angels. I need I'm looking still for those red ones. We're looking for them, and so when we get them, we get them. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. What can I do? Uh, if anybody has, okay, Anthony Fishy friend spoke to me last night. He told me that he is going to bring in two of his. He said the Hangzhou, and maybe he has a McMaster, if I'm not mistaken. He said he's gonna bring them to me to breed them, and he wanted some other Incas that I have. He asked me if I had any sexable ones. Yes, I have many Inca 50 available. I can sex the male and female. They're gorgeous. Hello, welcome, welcome. Wazel, right? Aquatics. Be wisely. Be wisely. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but you're welcome. Let's see what else. Uh, I have a lot of stuff bred here, and there's if you are interested, I'll let you know really quick what I have. Oh, CPDs, bunch of tanks. They're crazy breeding. And last night Alex was saying something about deformity on the CPDs. Yes. So sometimes when the CPDs come in, they throwing babies that all look like mouth here, short, deformed. It's not water conditioned. It's not the water. It's not the water. I done it like in another tanks, and it's the same thing with the same that one batch. And I got rid of every one of those, sold the parents, none of them, and I went and got a new batch, and I bred them again. So CPDs are very easy to breed. I'm just going to be moving them from one tank to another tank, put a little moss in each tank, and then few floating plants. Even in the green water, they breed, so they love it. The green water, actually, I have some fry in there, about like 10, 12 in one of the 10-gallon. Another 10-gallon, I have maybe a few hundred in there. There's another 20 something gallon, 22-gallon. There's another couple hundred. So I'm gonna be good having a lot of CPDs. I really like those. Let me show you really quick. You guys like to see fish, so I'm gonna show you to you in the bag, and I'm acclimating right now. Just a second. She don't get scared. Well, you guys are ready to go in there right now. Huh? All right, here we go. We got 10 of them. They are in the bag. So here you can see this, guys, because the color, look at the colors on them. See, they're called blue laser rainbows, dwarf neon rainbows. They call them some people, and these are very gorgeous, guys. They get bigger than this. See, they're about an inch and a half. They get a little bigger than this, like around 2.5 inches max, I believe. I have big ones in the other tank, but I wanted more. I do have females, so these are like bread and butter fish. They sell fast at the LFS. There's like they come in the end of the week is like no more left. Trust me. If I would have left them there for another day, one more customer come in, they're gonna see this. They're gonna like, I have rainbow tanks and mine already looking ugly, getting old. Let me get a new batch. This guy's gonna be gone. So I picked up 10. They had maybe left another five, six of them in there, and mostly male. Try to pick up the orange ones when they're this small. They have orange fins. They're most likely females. The ones with the red on their fins, those are males. So I picked up 10 of these. I like breeding those. Really cool. They breed really fast. They breed in the hard water. They hatch in the hard water. The fry is very small. They breed on the mops. So yarn, make a mop out of it, and put a little bobber on the edge, and they'll breed for you. Also, I'm trying to breed the Bosman eyes again. So this rainbow is gonna be requested. I believe everybody likes rainbows, right? And believe it or not, they take a long time to grow, but it's worth it, man. It's Trust me. If you have the room to grow them up, I wanted to make a rainbow tank only Bosman eyes, and it would look so crazy. There's 120 gallon. They're in there right now. The mom's in that. So look, I'm gonna just leave them in there. I have them with the geophagus. I have peacock gudgeons. I bred them. They just started hatching today, by the way. Baby peacock gudgeons. I had some before I bred, and I put them in the 120 gallon. They're loving it. In the big 120 gallon, two overhead filters and a lot of wood, rock, sand, and plants. And there's like a few mops hanging. Those mops are for the Bosmanite rainbows. There's no other fish that is gonna lay eggs on the mops. The peacock gudgeons, there's a small tubes. One edge is pinched. So what I do is I take the tube when I look with the flashlight, and when I see the eyes inside, after they're like sometimes they're clear and then next day becomes black. I see that, I remove it slowly. That comes right out of the tube, and I put water in there, and then I take it. I put it on my hang-on back filter with a little clump. Hang-on back, not the hang-on back, the hang-on back. One of these guys. Let me show you. Where are you? I have a bunch. Oh, right here. So what I do is this side coming in, the little tube right here, it goes right there, right? So I clamp the the little tube right on the edge with a little clamp and have this drip in the water right inside the tube. Few days later, they'll be moving inside, so it keeps every debris out. It'll be like plop, plop, plop. The air stuck in the water from the tank going inside here. It will like plop, 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 plop. I have one happening right now, and bunch of babies that one by one just come right out of it slowly. And then when they come up, gotta feed them small powder fry food, things like that. You know, this stuff works, guys. Trust me. You'll like in months you'll have all of a sudden hundreds of fry to grow. It's not a joke. It's so much fun. And the food, a lot of people tell me they spend so much money on the food. Don't have to feed that much. The small fry, they don't need that much food. I feed my tanks 2 times a day and an extra treat. The brine shrimp is an extra treat. So I do when I wake up, I do powder like flakes, just not too much, huh? A little bit. If you see them, their bellies look, they're all happy. Trust me. The big tank, I put a little handful like this, just go in and I'll let it go, and it will go all the rainbows in there. There's no more angels in that tank. I took some the little Calvis I had in there. There's few left with the rainbows, by the way. Marco, you'll be interested. There's Tanzanican with the rainbows, and there was angels, and they were fine. There's gold ocellatas, and there was a few of deformed those Neolamprologus multifasciatas. I took them out and put them in the big tank. Didn't want to kill them, just put them in there. And there was a, what is it called? Chaliticromis vitiatus, something like that. Viviatus, something like that. It's a long body with a beautiful blue eyes, and it has a black line going. And then they like kind of like they come up, and the boys like stand up, very funny shape. They go like this with the body, and they're like looking around. I love that fish. I don't think I ever get rid of it. I have a colony of them. The boys get really beautiful and big. The one I have is gorgeous, and the females are like 2.5 inches. The boys top off to like maybe 3.5, 4 inches long. They are one of my favorite fish, and off of Lake Tanzania. Uh, the Clubtres, I loved it. I bred it. I sold all the fry and the moms and the dad, everything gone. So I don't have any more. The Clubtres, the one that Marco, you did a very beautiful video. It made me fall in love with that fish. I brought it and bred it, and so I don't have it anymore. I wasn't planning to keep it. and they are very aggressive fish, by the way. They can kill each other too. I have few females fight for territory. Scott's Aquatic. Hello, Amazon Research Center. Ornamental fishes. Hello, hello. Yeah, I gotta go put this fish after we're done right now. Another 10 minutes, I'll shut the stream down. And then I gotta put those betas in a 10 gallons. I have empty ones up there. No fry or nothing in there, just ready to be cycled for a long time, months and months. So I was saying, be careful with that UV sterilizer. I used it, it works for to make the water clear, not the green water. Like, I mean, if it's green, change the water and then put it on top. And the fish shouldn't have fish in the tank. Sorry, but if you have green water with the fish in the tank, good luck, guys. I haven't had good luck with it. I changed it 100% water, and the next day it's green. And only way I can get rid of that uh, by putting a UV sterilizer on there. And I'm sure there's chemical ways, but I never wanted to do the chemical fight with the water. I don't want to fight with it. I just want to clear it up. So I did two, three tanks. All of them worked out. As long as you take the fish and the plants out, and like 48 hours, you have a clear water, clear water, very clear water with a sponge filter too, by the way. But you have dead plants and dead fish. Trust me, take them out if you want to clean up your tank. You have a bacteria bloom or anything, and always it's good to dose bacteria. Like in the bottles, they have some bacteria. Some of them are good, some of them are. And then if you open one up, please put it in the refrigerator. Keep shaking it every once a week, and so the bacteria stays alive in there. Don't think that if you take a bacteria bottle, put it in a tank in a cold refrigerator, stay dormant like that forever. No, you gotta mix the culture. No, I'm sure they put other stuff in there. It's not just that bacteria. There's other stuff too. Bacteria be fed to last longer in the bottle. Mountain greenery. Hi, hello. Yes, very detrimental. I don't know how, but I tell you, twice I failed with the UV, killed fish, and I don't. One time there were albino just recently, albino guppies, and the other one was those glow betas, which I don't have any. I just bred them, no more. Gone. I gave some away here and there, no more. I won't get those. Let's see. You know what? I've been trying to breed Vander Pancha Corner. I got two pairs right now, and I bred them before. They colony bred the same kind. Maybe I had the red ones, like the like orange or more orange. These are green blue. There's two different kinds I have, and I'm watching right now. The boy is doing his dance with the female. And there's one of the tanks I have Cerveza tank, and then the other one I have mops in there. The one with the mops I took out. I expected the mops, and I checked there's eggs on there, but there's no black inner eggs. One of them was clear. I put it in a tank. It's been in there for like 2 weeks. No fry come out yet. So I think we have to see, like, maybe they're not fertilized, and some of them are the ones with the eyes in them. Those are fertile, and the ones not fertilized. If you have snails, they will eat it. Monster fish girl. Hello, welcome, welcome. Very beautiful logo. I like. I like a lot. Very gorgeous fish you have on there. What is it, by the way? It looks like a beta, is it? I could be wrong. The beautiful fish. Ah, it looks like a beta. It turned this way, like when it's hugging me. I'm like, hey, I hug you. Is anybody live right now, or anybody's going live? Yeah, it's a gorgeous beta, beautiful beta. I bred betas like that. Right now, I have few that I bred last year. They gotten bigger. Oh, I love betas. Betas are like everybody should have them, and they are very. It should be your very first fish to breed. You will fall in love with everything to do with breeding fish. Just me, huh? Well, I'm gonna stay another 4 minutes, guys, and then say good night. And we'll see you again, definitely. And I see. That's good. That's good. All I have to do is, hey, my friend, I'll be like, okay, buddy, I got you. I'll be on my way. I'll be like, that's how it is over here. So, hey, guys, I was going through my comments last night. I seen Jack and Dan comments. I seen Marco's comment. I seen God bless his soul aquarium cups. And I remember every video we were live. I remember how much fun we used to have with him. And that's what he motivated me so much to come and do these live shows. And it's like, it's just to hang out with my friends. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. If you guys need any help with breeding beta, ask me a question. I would love to help you. If you need any help breeding angels, I would love to help you. Those zebra akaras, they will breed for you. Just put more tenants in there, and just make sure those, like, not all at once. Like, do a leaf a day, another leaf tomorrow. It's like, think about it. You're in the nature. That tank is your river passing by. Keep it clean always. Throw them leaves on there. Let the tenant get in there slowly, not like, one leaf at a day falling down off the tree. You know, listen to this beautiful bubbling. I have a water in the back making noises. It's relaxing. That's what we want to do this for, to relax. It's nothing. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not. It's totally not. You can make it that way. You can make it a competition, but it shouldn't be. This is fun, right? It's everybody's hobby, by the way. It's not my hobby. It's anybody's hobby. Anybody wants to keep glass tanks and beautiful ornamental fish, and the prices I've been hearing, it's gonna skyrocket, which should. Why not? Because I think it's like, when you're working for a boss, don't you expect raises every year? And well, I'm doing all this work, everything else getting money, expensive, gas is crazy. I rent getting up higher, and you know why not fish? I always don't ask how much they are. I want something, and it's the stuff that I want. I don't care what it is. You hear what I said, right? I'm not. I don't need it. I want it. When I need it, it's a different story. But I want it. I don't care. I'll pay for it. Let's say $100 a fish. It is what it is. That's gold nugget clowns. I am happy that I got both of them. I paid for them. I really, the wife fell asleep looking at them swimming inside the anemone. She enjoying it so much. Braden looks at them. Uh, they are like gifts from God, guys. That's how I look at it. But they cost money. The money shouldn't be. It should be like behind your back. You shouldn't worry about it. I know, some of us overspend sometimes, but hey, it is what it is. If somebody's asking for something and they ask you the price, don't try to lowball them. Nobody done that to me. Okay, by the way, I am a naive guy. I take care of you. I always send extra fish or two in there, and that's how I think you should pay the customer back appreciation, just in case one dies in the transaction, which this shouldn't happen at all. If it's a overnight shipping, you shouldn't lose any fish. Anybody wants any of my fish in the room, please email me. ask me. I will be putting the email on the videos. I try to do every video. If not, after it's done, I'll edit it. My zebra akara have lots of tenants. You didn't see? I did. Yeah, just have patience. Trust me. I had the same thing 2 times. I moved tank. Look, earlier I asked you about the man. We should talk on the phone. It's really important topic. I want to tell everybody. You said temperature is 74, 75. That's the right temp. Change water cooler. Do a 70-degree temp water and see what happens. And they're in 20-gallon, 40-gallon. What are they inside? And I'll tell you how much water you should change on that. Yeah, I put alder cones, I put leaves, I put two different types of leaves. I'm doing katapa leaves and Indian almond leaves. So one of them releases more faster tannin, which is the smaller leaves. I think it's the katapa. It releases the tannin super fast. And the Indian almond leaves, it takes longer to degrade and it takes a while to it's I think it's better for shrimp and it's good to have different ones. Also, I have a mulberry tree in the back of the street right there. I can go and right now, especially windy, all the leaves are pretty much in the floor. You just gotta go collect them, and they're clean. Just fell off the tree. The tree doesn't get sprayed. It's a big tree. They don't spray nothing on it. I have been feeding my shrimp, and they're all good. Trust me, guys. I would have lost them all if there was any kind of chemicals on the tree. So Atkins, call me, bro. I like to talk to you. I told you the other night, like, hey, call me, man. You have my number, right? If not, uh, text me on the Instagram. I'll send you my new number or something. 29? Okay, so 10 gallon is a little too much. 7 or 8 gallons. In the 20, I do five every 2 weeks. Trust me. Okay, so there is a chemical stuff going on in the acidic water than the harder water. We all know, right? So if you don't know, acidic water, the bacteria, it doesn't like grow like crazy like the hot and more harder water. I guess there's more bacteria in the other one. So that's the case. So you got to be careful. The tank can crush, I hear, but I haven't had that happen. I have hard water tanks crash with plants in them. Next day, I think that caused from the cold. Next day, I woke up, everything's dead like that, and they were fine. The fish was good. That's a crush. That's a tank crush. You shouldn't be putting anything in there. Clean up all the water, filter new bacteria, and then let it run for another week and cycle it again, and then go ahead and add more fish. So anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you all, everybody here. Thank you for showing today up support for Aquaballs and George here. If you don't know what Aquaballs is about, still you've been dreaming somewhere not nice. Um, yes, we keep ball pythons and aquatics. I have been recruiting new people, trying. Well, last night I lost all the money, but that's okay. We can always get free money in a 3 hour, every 3 hour. So this is a hold'em poker game. You can see people faces, and they like the name, the Aquaballs, I guess. And every time I join somebody's channel, I'll be like, "Oh, look at this guy! His name is Aquaballs," and then they see the fish in the background, just like this you're looking at, and they're like, so if you guys are friends, I guess we can send each other money too. We can see each other. We play poker, hold them together. I stayed up sometimes night. If anybody interested, hey, why not, right? Don't pay money though. It's like $1.99. You gotta buy 1 million coin. Sometimes I get over happy, so generous. I give it all up to the people. I just bet, and I lose. If I want to play serious, I can sit down for hours and play with 1 million chip. That's nothing. I lost last night like 8 million. That is true. Okay, guys. Thank you again. Much appreciated. If you just showed up, rewatch the video. Have a great day. Thank you. We'll see you soon.